So this is the Ninja Crispi Portable Air Fryer, and before I bring it into work and weird out my coworkers with it, I want to do a little more testing at home to see what it can do. I've had success with it. I tried an experiment that didn't work. I'm gonna try something else. Let's get into it. I'm not sure this is the meal prep king I was thinking it might be, but I do think it's the frozen foods and leftovers king. We're gonna air fry up some frozen broccoli, some just bare roasted chicken bites. We're gonna sauce it up with a couple sauces. I had some bachan's yuzu barbecue sauce and some truff jalapeno. Links in the description to all of this stuff, except for this. This is half off at Whole Foods right now. That's why I bought it. It's the first truff I've actually purchased with my own money. It's my favorite truff ever. Go get it. So the whole idea behind this thing is there's these containers, they call their tempware containers. You can only use their containers, they're glass, but you can air fry right on them. This little guy comes off. It's pretty small. They say it's portable, and I say it is, but it does need power. The power plug, the cord doesn't come out. That's hardwired, that kind of makes it annoying. That adds a lot more space you need in your bag or whatever. But my thought is I can keep this unit at the office, keep it in my desk once it's cooled down, use it in the break room, use it in the kitchen, you know, whatever there. And the idea is you put your leftovers or frozen foods in here. There's a lid, clips on, pop that in the freezer, bring your frozen thing to work. You can air fry right at work. No microwave, none of that. Now it comes with two containers. It comes with the 6-cup container, and I think this is 4 quarts. This one's huge. I'm not gonna bring this to work. This is like family size. We're about to find out, but I think this one's too small. 6 cups, I don't know. That's, with that little air fryer plate in there, it's not a lot of food. The ideal one is 2.5 quarts, and you can only get it from their website. It's not in stock, it's $40. I think that's kind of insane. The price is high, you can't get it. It's not at any other retailers, at least not yet. And that's not the one they gave you, but I'm pretty sure that's the ideal size. So points off for that. So I'm gonna put some frozen food in here, see what that's like. If I brought a frozen meal, you know, broccoli and chicken to work, you can air fry right on it from frozen, even if the glass is cold. They promise that, kind of neat. I've never had these just bare roasted bites. I get their fried ones a lot, you know, the breaded ones, and those are really good. But again, I've already filled up half of this, and maybe that's enough. But then I've got this small bag of broccoli. I could eat the whole thing. Now, I don't know how much room I've got for actual broccoli in here. I mean, that's a lot of the bag. So we've really filled that to the brim, and that's about all you can do, because this guy still has to fit on top. And I can already tell you, it's having trouble clicking on. There's something in the way. And that's kind of annoying. So I'm gonna have to scrap some of this, and that's annoying. And I tried air frying a meal prep lasagna in here, and it was just too much. I had to push it down a bit, and then there was no airflow because I filled the thing up. The cheese was just burning on top. That didn't work at all. I had to scrap the whole video that I spent hours on. So that doesn't work. So if you're here from the last one where I promised that, spoiler, it's not happening. Let's try again. I got rid of the big piece. Nice click. We know we're good. We set this to our desired style of cooking here. And I say that because you don't set the temperature. This is going to be an air fry. But it kind of shows you what the temperature ranges equate to. So air fry 400 to 425. Give your food crispiness and crunch. So we're going to do that. We're going to hit start. And it's going to start air frying. Kind of cool. You can look in there, you can watch as it does it. So if there's any catastrophe, I'll know. Things are looking overdone, I can stop it. It's a cool little air fryer. Everything down there is hot, you don't want to touch it. Cool thing, take that off, immediately stops, so that's safe. If you have to, you can set it down. It's got these little feet on it. Safe to set on pretty much any counter. They tell you what's okay in the book there. Let it go again. While it's cooking, this little container is dishwasher safe. I think it's microwave safe. The plastic is pretty much always safe to touch, but you still want to use oven mitts because you don't want to bop the glass and burn yourself. I guess one of my hangups too is because it's so hot, and this just makes sense, right? You can't eat straight out of the container. You have to let it sit for ages. So you got to transfer that food to something else, which is kind of annoying. And we're about halfway into our cook. They recommend you take it off and you kind of flip stuff around, move it, but here's the thing. The whole premise behind this is kind of bring it to work, set it, forget it, and voila. I'm not going to stand there and work for 10, 12 minutes while my food cooks, so we're just going to let it keep going. Now that said, it's a couple minutes later. I have to eat this tonight, so I'm just going to check. And, okay, not bad. Obviously, the top's going to be a little more brown than anything under it. Let's let it finish up. 3 more minutes. It's probably fair. Other problem with the frozen broccoli is we've got a lot of water dripping, and that's causing some serious steam action. Which maybe will help it cook a little bit, but I don't really know how great that broccoli is going to be. I'm skeptical. We'll see. So there's a countdown timer for the last minute, which is both nice and confusing because it said 1 for at least 5-10 seconds before it went to 59. I don't know what kind of funny math they're doing, but yeah, for you anxious people who want to know exactly when it's done, they got you covered. So again, if you're really confident, you don't need gloves for this, but that glass is not something you want to touch. Plastic's fine, but we're going to go ahead, glass up, dump this guy out. Problem is I got some of the water with that. And there we have kind of a pitiful amount of food, if I'm being honest with you. That is really too small of a container. I really wish it came with the 2.5 quart container. That's the container. This is too small. Maybe if I didn't want to air fry, maybe if I took the grate out and I baked, but then you don't get the airflow you need from an air fryer. I'll try some more stuff with that, so stay tuned, but let's give this a shot. Honestly, in my head, this was going to be enough food to really hit both of them, or hit it with both sauces. Instead, I'm just going to kind of drizzle some on, that. I'm going to pour some truff out over there, a little bit of dipping action. So let's give it a shot. Piece of chicken by itself. Honestly, that's cooked perfectly. And that yuzu bachans, it's bachans with a nice sweetness from yuzu fruit. And it's got that kind of soy barbecue sauce that you're used to, that sesame flavor. Really good. Let's try it with some broccoli. The broccoli is also perfectly cooked. Okay, I'm coming around. I was kind of negative this entire video, but I'm not bad. I love truffle jalapeno lime. It's the most like a traditional jalapeno hot sauce, but with that truffly kick that you're used to from the other truff sauces. That's the best. That works well with this. I mean, yeah, guys, this is pretty good. Again, all my hangups, with the container size. I really want to get my hands on that 2.5 quart one, so stay tuned. I will order it. I don't think they'll send me one. I'm not that big of a deal, but check out the link in my description if you want to check this out. Anything else I've shown off. Let me know if there's anything you want to see me cook in this. I don't think I'm returning it. I think I like it. I want to make this work. I really love the concept, so stay tuned for more on that. Thanks for watching. Take care.